Good morning, minions. Good morning, minions. Did we sleep good? Huh? Who snored more, Sprocket or PJ? Huh? Poppy would never do such a thing. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, chicken. No biting. Wait a minute. Hold on. I forgot that you broke your thingy. Just wait. All right, baby mama. How about you, big girl? Let's see, good? Yeah? How's that baby? How's that baby? You in my baby. Look, you're out back. I hear you. I locked it. I knew you was gonna try to open it. Goodness gracious. Ronnie, did you go over and cut those stall and party? Huh? It's a mess up in there. And you don't mind, I think you did. You went up in the cocoa stall last night, huh? Y'all had a party up in here and didn't even invite me? Check with Cole. Oh, Ryan Davis. Be good. it's too cold. How you know it's cold when it's too cold to pick it up? Good morning. How we doing this morning? Hope everybody, all my little three peoples is good. I'm freezing my butt off, but let me tell you, I am so excited because I got my neck thing done. Look at this. Check it out. Check it out. I can raise my hands. I have not been able to raise my hands for 3 months now. Woo, baby, I'm back. But I might go get some coffee. It is cold. Woo. Let's see. Jesse. Let me show you. Joy, Joy. Joy, Joy. Jesse, you want to go get some coffee? Huh? Yeah. Say good morning. Good morning. Say good morning. Lucy Lou. Oh, baby mama Lucy. We feeling good today, Lucy Lou? Huh? You want to go out for a little bit and work? Or just chill? All right. Get you some tater chips today, too. Hey, Chief Man. Hey, Chief Man. What's up, dude? What's up, dude? Let's see you, baby. You don't need it. You don't need it. Good morning. Good morning. I see where you broke it. What all did you do? Ain't no telling. It's no telling. Remember, if anybody has a barn, these right here, get the vanilla kind. Very handy. Keeps the flies down. Joy, joy. what good is it to have a horse and a unicorn and not put it together so when they come out, they're like, oh, what's that? Jesse! Good boy. Pretty boy, pretty boy, pretty boy. You already know I gotta go get me some coffee. Everybody's eating at the barn. Means it's time for me to go warm up the innards. What you think, Jesse Essie? Mama needs some coffee. Coffee, coffee. Tia. So my plan today, because I did a whole lot at the barn yesterday as far as just kind of picking and getting everything picked up, because I also went to Western Ways and got feed, which I thought about recording that, but I wasn't sure. But I do have to go back again today to either Tractor Supply or Western Ways to get some Timothy hay. We've taken the pregnant mare, Lucy, off of grass hay completely. We have a lot of Festus grass here, so that's not good for the baby at all. So we're going to kind of pull her early before she gets to that next trimester. And just go ahead with the alfalfa and Timothy. And that's what we did with Chief. I don't think because she came from Maryland when we got her injected with Chief. So I don't know what kind of grass they have up there. But let's get this coffee going. All right, Jesse, come on. Jesse. Good boy. Good boy. I've got to clean my camera. All right. Woo! It is brick outside today. Let's see. Of course, there's the temperature somewhere in here. 33. 33 degrees. That's definitely coffee weather. Let's take this jacket off before we get going down the road. See, where was I at? Oh, the Western Way. So yeah, I got the feed, but I got to get the Timothy hay. The next plan before I go and get that is going to be to work with Chief on groundwork a little bit, seeing that he was a little fresh yesterday when I walked him to the lower pasture. Not bad. He wasn't rearing up or anything like that or taking off, but he wanted to walk at more of an angle to the side instead of straight. So that, yeah, we got to work on that. We don't like that. Mannerisms and all that groundwork is so important within those first 3 to 6 months after they're born. He'll be coming up on a year in February, and he's doing, he's loading and all that, so he's doing really good. Gotta go down. So it won't take me but a minute. I'm gonna get my coffee going. Coffee. How y'all doing today? Y'all got y'all's caffeine going? What is it for y'all? Caffeine, or is it like Mountain Dew, soda pop? Or like adrenaline rush, like you go running? I am not the runner. For school, you know how you do the mile for school? Yeah. I didn't do that. I cut across the field. There's rather fun. Christmas decorations are everywhere. I'll show you my favorite Christmas decoration that I've done. Hold on. Oop, there it goes. Hee! Check it out. And he's got a ladder. There it goes. Isn't that cool? Santa Claus with the ladder and it glows. Yay! Alright. Run. Run. Coffee. Get the caffeine going. And we all so happy. You know, I'm good. Wait, but Lord mercy, I need some coffee. It's just too cold out there today. Meow. I hear you, Leah. Leah. Kitty. I hear you. And Leah, that's the rescue that made herself very at home and decided to whoop our Sparkle's ass a little bit the other night. Your daddy had to get after her. I hear you. Y'all want to see her? This is the rescue. She's a foster kitty. Hey. Say hi, Leah. Hey. With your little one-eye self. So we've actually been fostering her for, I don't know, maybe since July. But she was stuck in a glue trap. So she had glue traps all over her. Like, they had to shave her down to where this cat had hair on her tail, a little bit on her legs, and then like a mat up under her. And the glue had gotten all in her eye, and she had gotten all in her lungs, and she had, what was it, upper respiratory infection real bad. Her eyes, she had to do these drops and everything in her eye where she lost it. But the bad thing about it is they took probably a good 2 weeks before they could take her eye, just because they had to get all this like antibiotics and everything from her being up under the house that was being renovated and knocked down and doing things. She was up under there and had gotten stuck, and all these glue traps were wrapped around her. So, oh, it might help if I plug it up. They shaved her down, gave her the antibiotics, and sent me her. Where'd you go? Leah? Leah? What you doing, Leah? But her hair's grown in real good. And they got her eye. Yeah. Yeah. Say, but I'm up for Foster. Yeah. And her tail twitches. It's the funniest, strangest thing. All right. So we're going to get the coffee going, coffee done, and then we're on. She's a kitty. I hear you. Excuse me. Excuse me. All right. Put a little bit of hydration on the eyes while we're waiting on the coffee, because hydration don't never hurt nobody. I don't know if y'all know what this is. Iceland Hydrating Eye. Whoop. Handy dandy. Thank you. My main thing is for them to have manners, so that's really a big issue for me, because a lot of people don't have those manners for the horses. I can read them better than people. But this morning I done froze my butt off, so I came home, made me some coffee, and then jumping back on it. So hang in there with me, because we're heading back that direction. Oh, with some coffee. You know it's cold when you got to come back home and put some chapstick on. Wee. Saturday skin. Best thing ever. It really is. Okay. Don't want to look too much at my messy house. My barn is clean, but my house is dirty. So, typical barn. Let's get the coffee creamer going. And yes, I drank my coffee with a straw. I had a bad wreck. Well, I had a bad wreck, but I had a lot of surgeries, and that bottom lip just don't work. So when I drink a drink, I look like my kids and I'm dribbling. So, coffee with a straw. Also, it helps with the wrinkles. Yeah. Alright. Frosted sugar cookie creamer. Because it is just, it's really good. A little bit of whipped cream. A little bit more. Ah! Yes! Yes! I know that's right. I am right there with you. Thank God they don't matter what I look like, because half the time it's lotion, coffee, barn. That's my checklist right there. Make sure the kids are at school, and I've got a checklist on everything. I thought I was going to be good. I woke up and had so much energy this morning. You know, I was like, shoot, I don't need no coffee. Let me get my ginger ale. I'm good to go. I got to the barn, got everybody feeding, was like, ooh. little nipply out. Gotta give me something to warm me up. I like putting creamer, whipped cream. Oh Lord, Leah. Leave sparkles alone. Leah, I'm gonna whoop your ass. Alright, so that you know what I'm dealing with this foster cat. Hold on. Leah, leave sparkles alone. That's my cat. That's the foster cat. Leah, you look pissed off. That is awesome. Born beautiful. I love that. I absolutely love that. Born beautiful. Oh, I gotta remember that. Woo! All right, let's get it going. Leah, go back to your room. I might have to put the foster cat. I also take icing and put in my coffee. I don't use sugar. I use everything but that. Leah. You know, for one eye, you like a little pirate. Lord have mercy. All right. I love that barn beautiful. I cannot wait to tell my mom that. You know, look, this is what we say. My mom and I, we say we have barn feet because of wearing the boots and everything all the time and the horses stepping on our feet. We got barn feet. But I like barn beautiful. That's way better than barn feet. All right, let me put this up before I get a cat fight up in the house. Leah. Oh, Lord. All right, hold on. I got to find the foster. There she is. Leah. Go back to your room. Go back to your room. Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Damn cats, man. Oh, thoroughbreds. Oh, you have your hands full. Oh, my goodness. I've only been around the thoroughbreds that was in Florida, Ocala. They were huge and beautiful. I mean, the grooming program that I've seen them do, girl, that is a lot of work. That is a lot of grooming. All right, let me get my barn boots. I got to reload up from the barn. Now that I got my coffee. Baby girl, you good? Oh, let me give my doggy some joint treats and I'll be right with you. Let's go. Oh, go ahead. Oh, go ahead. So you know exactly where I was talking about then. That's awesome. I was down there with Charlie Smith. That's yeah. I got my butt worked out too, boy, by him. Hey, Bader, Bader. Y'all want to see my walking cone? Hold on. He's a walking cone. He's a walking cone. Yes, he is. Watch out, you crazy. I wish I never left Florida. I'm glad I did. I have my kids and everything, and I have my barn up here. But Lord have mercy. Miss the cold is different up here. The humidity different down there, and acting. he is, he's quarter horse, but if you go online, you can go up on, of course, YouTube and find anything. But his Eddie is, what is it? Spooks Grand Slam. And he's out of Gunner Get Her Done. And she's Gunner, but she definitely gave that peel face. So he got the Spooks, and we ended up getting him registered just the other day. So we actually, oh, sorry, brain just went and got the coffee all the way in. Speaking of Ocala and Charlie, his birthday was the other day. Yep. I think he's like, I'm not sure how old Charlie is now though. Hey. Hello, my Moroccan friend. How are you? I'm doing great, thank you. You know I'm doing good. As long as I got my coffee now, so I'm doing better. I'm gonna slowly warm up at the barn. But sticking with them and heading back to the barn. Gonna get some stuff done. How have you been? I miss them. I really do. And actually, I met them in Ocala too. Isn't that wild? Went to a party in Disney, or with the Disney workers, employees. Wow, I might add. And had a blast. All right, cars. Man, all right, I'm telling you what, this coffee is on point right now. Oh. No way. Oh my gosh, Secretariat? Go ahead. It made me choke. Oh wow. That's legendary. I mean, that is really cool. Just to be around, like those legendary horses like that. That's a blessing. Like, that is awesome. That is like that. You have the people that say, what celebrity would you want to have at a dinner? For me, it's, what animals would you want to have? What horses would you want to have? And Secretariat, yes, that would definitely be one. All right. We're back at the barn, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this show on the road. Everybody's probably ready to go out. That's so cool. That is so cool. Now, you'll enjoy this. The Secretariat. So, my very first horse was out of BH Enterprise, and he was my baby. That first horse, real horse, first horse thing. He's out of BH Enterprise, and the mare that we have pregnant in there now has SR Frozen Enterprise. So we have an Enterprise baby back, and I got my first horse when I was 13. I'm getting close to 40 some now, so it's been a good while. So we get to rehab those breeds back in here, and I think it makes me so freaking happy. Lordship Fleet. I'm gonna have to look that one up. That is awesome. That is Lordship Fleet. I like that. That's a smooth one to roll off your tongue right there too. Lordship Fleet. All right. Woo-wee. Feel that cold as soon as you step out. Man. The bloodlines. That is some awesome bloodlines right there. I bet you, was the work ethic? Did it show through? That work ethic with the Secretariat? That's amazing. That's amazing. That's really cool. All right, everybody. We on hay now? Still working on the hay? Hey, pretty boy. Hello, my minions. Y'all not going out today, but y'all gonna be in Lucy's stall, okay? Yeah? Huh? Hey, rotten bangs. All right, Chiefy Chief. All right, y'all going in my bucket. Y'all remember what I said do with y'all's hay string? Put it in the trash can. Do not just ball it up. It still gets on deer antlers and all of the above. And the morning warm-up of the Kubota. Oh, Pistol Pete! Oh, yeah. That's, there. No, already, yeah, no, that's actually my neighbor that started me did cutting with some people. Where were they? They were, I don't know, they were up north of Virginia where I am. But they cut. I love a cut horse. I mean, that's right there next to Rainin', which is what I do. And I love it. I mean, I think it's a blast. All right, I got the Kubota up. Let's get going. Left the gloves in the car. Definitely got to get them. Ooh. You know, when I was in the I did Rainin' for, oh God, I don't know. It was wild. I was showing and pretty much still learning. And like I said, my trainer was Charlie Smith. And the next thing I knew, I'm down there in Ocala with him riding, and he comes up to me and says, "Michelle, do you know what place you're in with the standings with NRHA?" No, I don't even know where to look at it. He showed me I was 4th in the run-in for youth 14 to 18. Or was it 13 and under. And I decided to run for the title. Yeah. So my second year of riding Rainers, I took my Enterprise horse that I was telling you about and decided to go for a title. Crazy thing about it, half point off. Go NRHA 2003. Yeah, me and Lindsay was right on up there. It was awesome. Horseship Fleet. I love that name, Horseship Fleet. Wow. You know, that's... What a great life, though. I mean, as long as he was able to get y'all and y'all was able to get that back down, that's awesome. No way. Ann Hoffman? I know exactly who you're talking about. That's crazy. That is crazy. Small world.
I see you, Joy Joy. I see you, Joy Joy. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
The cat that don't let nobody touch her.
I gotcha, I gotcha. I gotcha, I gotcha.
All right. All aboard. Y'all still eating? I'll put my gloves. What's going on? What's going on? Why are you throwing hay? I am throwing hay. I am throwing hay because I'm getting ready to put horses out. So here right now it's so freaking cold and the grass is so frozen that it's just like not really much to eat. So I throw hay out there, kind of scattered around, give them something to nibble on. Let's see, but where's my gloves? There they are. Yeah, these are the babies that'll be getting ready to go out. Don't be babies. You just caught me on a good note. Most time I like to throw a little bit of everything. That horse is what? I have no clue what that was supposed to say. It's a big horse, I can tell you that much. She likes to have her butt scratched. The only reason why she ain't backing her butt up to me now is because she's got hay. Oh, you know, she's actually registered as a red roan. Let me show you this. Hi, Lucy Lou. Lucy, Ronnie. I'm sorry, I did call you Lucy. But she is actually a red roan. She's so dirty you can't see the little bit of red you can see right there. And she's so dirty you can't even. There you go. You know, she is so much fun to watch. In the summertime, she really lightens up. She looks like a dryer sheet out in the field. And then in the wintertime, she's dark. Dark. Yes. Well, I don't know. I think maybe it used to be. Let me show you. Like, she has the black and gray mane. But she doesn't really have any red in it. She has a dirty mane, I can tell you that much. Oh, really? Go ahead. I tell you, she's out there in the field. I've had beautiful bays and another gray horse. I actually showed when I did my title. I showed with the gray, and he was gray, the almost white. Her white is dryer sheet white. It's completely different. It's why her registered name is actually Red Ronnie Lady. But absolutely, I don't know. It's something about her color I just absolutely love. And she's a big. I see you. I know. She has a bad tooth right now. I'm sorry. The vet's supposed to be out next week. That, you know, that wolf tooth that they have back there? Tooth? I said tooth, Toof. Tooth? I think it's gotten a little sharp and it's kind of pissing her off. You're right about that. Okay, big old pretty. I'm really curious what's going to come out next. That's what my mom and I have been talking about, because we kind of knew that Chief was going to be a Palomino kind of color because Spooks is. But the one in there now is Frozen Enterprise is more of a sorrel, and she's a Palomino, which you'll see in just a minute. So I'm really curious. Oh, absolutely beautiful. If you go down through the shorts. If you go down through the shorts, there's one of her standing out there that is just, I don't know. If you know horses and understand the color like how you do, you'll appreciate her. Of course, she isn't clean long. I'm gonna get out your way. Oh yeah? Well, you're at the perfect channel. We do horses every day, all day here. I know, that's why I'm so curious with like what's going to come out of Lucy. The colors. The only thing is, when she was pregnant with Chief, we was worried that we were going to get a Camelo. I think I'm saying that right. Am I saying that right? The real white. That was what we was worried about. Yeah, this channel's all about horses. I never even got to, for the longest time, I showed horses and never really got to just ride them and trail ride. Like I did all these shows and never trail rode. Never trail rode until I got to high school. But it was, I wouldn't change it for nothing, because the people that I had with horses was way better than the people in school. Yes, exactly. That's exactly what we was worried about, because just the bloodlines, we was worried about getting that. So, but luckily we didn't. We got Chief, the pretty little medicine cat. Isn't that wild how the colors will just be thrown out there? It's just another reason why I love horses. And see, when I showed them, when I showed how I was showing then, I never even knew that horses knew that much about them. I just only knew what to do when I went inside that pen. And now just being in the barn and working with people and riding and the beginning of safety, wow. Really did not know that. Go ahead. Girl, you teaching me this morning. Oh, I'm having the best morning ever. I don't know about y'all, but I'm having a great morning. Thanks to you. How about that, Ronnie? I'm almost done. I'm going to be out your stove in just a second, girl. All right, see? All done. All done. All right, baby. All right. On to the next. Thank you. I appreciate that. I do not have any goats. Oh. Yeah, I appreciate that because you'd be amazed at the things that I get told, like, oh, why would you hit him? Because boundaries are so important. I want to be able to enjoy my horse, when they get older. I don't want to just look at them and say, oh, they're so cute, they're so cute. No, I want to be able to enjoy my horse when it gets grown. That's awesome. Joy, Joy, I gotta move, baby. Pretty girl. All right. Tell you what, I'm actually gonna sit y'all up on the stick in here so that you can see a little bit better. Yes, ma'am. I'm actually trained old school. My trainer was not about anything like that. He was one of the best. I give him credit. He taught me how to desensitize. He taught me how to read my horse, understand what I'm reading on my horse. I got really lucky. All right, bye, Sin. Spin. You know what? I have not checked recently. So that might be a good idea for me to do here in a little bit. I actually have a 76 blanket on it right now. That is one of her old ones. Yes. Right, pretty girl. I know. You don't want your blanket off. I'm sorry. Good day. Look at that belly. Your belly. When she got to the point with Chief, I could feel Chief move with her. She's a beautiful girl. And that's baby mama. Oh, yes. She's a good girl. Lucy's mannerism, I think, had a lot to do with Chief. They pull from the stud, but they pull a lot from the manners. And I think what he pulled from her was a good little bit. But now he looks just like his dad, ain't no doubt about it. Lucy girl. But I'm gonna plan on on actually showing her next year. That way I can take the babies to a couple of shows and get them used to those sounds. By then, Chief will be either under saddle or pony. Because I haven't put anything on him yet. I let him be, I do all my groundwork that first year. And like you said, that old school cowboy way is mixed in a lot there. Ooh-wee, girl. You had Pete in you. But Lucy, she's due in April. She's carrying so big now, it wouldn't surprise me if she had a baby in May. Not May, excuse me, March. Good girl. Lucy is actually my mom's old show horse. When she was trying to start out, the horse she has now is a little bit more limited, non-pro level. But it's been long enough to where I think if I was to show, I think you're just fine. She would drag her leads a little bit with my mom, but that's about it. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Thank you. She really is. Oh, I think the Enterprise that I was speaking of earlier, he had an Arab head. He was beautiful. He was absolutely beautiful. Oh man, let's see. We've gotten actually, which I was really surprised about with him, blanketing. He gets shod. He's been on the trailer. Let's see. I take a leaf blower. I do a lot of desensitizing work. Leaf blower, blow it all over him. Clippers, ear work. What was it? We're still working on lunging. He likes to not get that complete, full, pretty circle. I see you, big boy. Let me scoot this down here. Big old pretty girl, one big old butt. Go ahead. I could only imagine what that's like, just to run wide open. Because from the beginning, my trainer was like, hold him, hold him. I've only been able to go and do like the actual running on a track, but we was more so in a field, and that was a blast. And I actually did it with my Rainer horse. Not smart thing, I did race a four-wheeler. One of my big goals that I do want to get with him is, like, I've been able to throw the blankets on him. I'm doing as much as I can, you know, groundwork possible to get that going. But I'm trying to figure out, like, I can bathe him all over, that's fine. But I feel like I'm forgetting something, you know? And I've actually had to ask my mom to stop scratching him because she'll want to itch him and then he'll want to nip, you know? But now he'll only want to do that with her. He doesn't kick, he doesn't bite, none of that. Unless it's her. Now he does want to eat her for some reason. Ain't that right, Lucy? Because she's, a lot of his temperament, I will say, comes from her because I don't even have to have a bridle on, a halter on when I'm clipping her. Just let her stand. Just that whole, all desensitized. Oh, and I took a Pat Pirelli stick. I don't know if you know any, like what I'm talking about, the orange little carrot stick thing. And I work the living daylights out of him. I can take a rope. So if anyone wanted to start cutting on him, you could take a rope, and he's good with ropes going around him. Like I'm to that point to where at the end of the year, I'm really at that next step of putting something on his back, you know. I have a stuffed unicorn over there in the corner that I'm gonna put on his back and turn him out probably come the beginning of the year. I want to wait till he's a complete year. And they'll vet wrap it all the way on him. I'm gonna set it here and vet wrap through his shoulders and up under here, and just let him walk around all day with the unicorn on his back so that he's comfortable with that on there. No, I do not barrel. I have scared the living crap out of me. It was not my horse, it was a friend's horse, and pretty much he said, just hang on, you'll be all right. That was a whole nother experience. But I do have a barrel down there in my pen that I take my big horse, my Ronnie, around, the big old red roan one. Just because when I first got her, you can literally weld beside her, but a barrel scared her. It was odd. But I got her from an auction. Well, my dad got her from an auction, if you know how that can go. I'm gonna sit you right there for a minute. Alright, little monkey dude.
Watch out. Get off of my shoe. You in my pink boots. No, big old pretty boy. Now that's cool. I've never done any type of fox hunt. That's pretty awesome. All right, good boy. Take your head out. You don't. No, you don't need to put it back on. You don't need to put it back on. He loves his blanket, can you tell? That unpeeled and got warm. Got warm. Cheepy cheep. Gonna be me? You gonna be me now? Get off of that. He's a mess. All right, good boy. Whoop, sorry. That's why desensitizing is good for me. Ooh-wee. Let's see. Cheapy cheap. You don't need to get out. You done made a mess of your hay. You have. You done made a mess of your hay. What'd you get into? Stevie. You made me miss the barrel. See ya. You don't need it. Hey, what'd you do, boy? You run circles all night. Did you run circles all night? Oh, somebody's starting to get that little study stall. Wet. Whoop. Cheapy cheap. Hey, look, boy. You didn't have a party in here, but you sure did do some circles last night. You should be able to do circles pretty good. Get up on there. No, we have padded stalls. And shavings on top. No. Yeah, the first horse that we had, we kind of made the stalls for my old horse, and he had really bad arthritis on his left side. So, go on. So we got padded stalls. On top of that, we have mats. What? No pitchforks? Daggone. They was getting after them horses with some pitchforks. That's wild. That really is. Is that just because of prior old school ways of training them? And people, the way that they would do them or something? That's almost scary. Like, ooh. There was a joke that would go around the horse shows because the trainer I had, he'd always say, you don't fall in love with the horse. It's just a show horse, just a horse. You just go. That way you can have the next one. And then he ended up finding that one horse that he did like. He'd go in there with the pick and say, I wasn't loving on that horse. I was just cleaning that stall. Yeah, I got really lucky with the barn that I got to do when I was little. About that time, everything was kind of nice and was running kind of along pretty smoothly. All right, pretty boy. You're so rotten. Out of all of them, you are the rotten one. I backed up too close to the stall. Oh, wait, no, did I? Nope, I sure didn't. Woo! Y'all flying today. No way. I don't think I could work with thoroughbred. The horses, yes. The humans. I think that's what I liked about watch this rocket. A lot of the horses that I was with, the people didn't even hardly come down there. Watch out, big boy. Watch out, big boy. I just could not imagine. I don't know. That's just so wild. My mind will be blown with that all day now. Huh. Hey, Spin. All right. I see you. I see you, Sprocket. Look at this. I see you. You're gonna go out in just a minute. I'm gonna get you out in just a minute. Hey, get a swig of my coffee first, Pocket. So I had to break this up the other night because it was so cold I didn't want to dare leave them outside as cold as it was. minions. Hold on. Hold on. If you want to laugh. Oh Lord, that's the school. All right, we're back. All right, we're back. So that's my bad. Sorry about that. My daughter's school called. Come on. All right, pretty boy. Go on out. No, you're not getting her hay. Come on. Silly things. Good girl. Oh, I could only imagine. To work with Ann is to like work with Charlie Smith. I mean, those are legendary names. I mean, those are things that go down in the books, in the big books. All right, get another swig of coffee here. And I've lost my right glove. Does anybody have a certain hand that they lose with gloves? Like I always lose my right hand glove. I don't know how. The other day I came up from the barn, only had one glove on my hand. I had my left hand glove. I have no idea what I did with my other glove. Not a clue. Not even a little bit. Let's see. Let's see if I can get y'all angled here with me. You know, I still can't get over the whole pitchfork thing and using your hands. I mean, that is just, that's wild. It's a whole nother kind of experience, really. But at least you get to have those fine horses. You are right. You are right. I I'd have never thought that. Yeah, I'm right there with you on that one. Because about the only people I talk to are the horses and the minis, which I call minions. That's. I talked to the people at Western Ways yesterday when I went to go get feed. But yeah, no, that's about pretty much it. Because between the kids and horses, yeah, I don't get to do it much friend talking, Which is really why I started this, because I was like, well, I get no socialization or anything like that during the day. I said, but I'm here doing stuff. And I said, somebody might like to watch or join in or just hang out with me while I'm doing the boring stuff, After a while of just listening to the radio and the podcast, you start running out of things to listen to. And I had one person that was coming at the beginning of the year, but she didn't make it, so now it's just back to being me. And she was going to do little shorts and stuff like that with me, which kind of changed things up a little bit. I got to put her Christmas ornaments on the tree the other night, which was great. All right, stalls are done. I know that's right. Literally every need, any need, they got it. All right, let's go dump this bad boy. Yep. One word. Go. Making my future garden. All right, let's get to hay. Let's see here. 1 bell, 2 bell, 3 bells, 4 bells, 5 bells, 6 bells, 7 bells, 8 bells. All right, we're just going to take enough down for the weekend because I load up my hay on Mondays, but I ran out. I hear y'all. Y'all ready to go out? I don't know what kind of leaf that is. All right, got the booties on. Oh, I forgot to do your stall, Coco. Atta girl. Probably I dropped the line, baby. What? Coco.
What is that? Y'all got a new barn pasture, buddy. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, pretty boy. Yeah, the minis get the dry lot and the pregnant one does. I'm such a good boy. And that nice loose rope to give him any type of mess up room. Let's see what they got, Ron. Chief? Thank you. Can you tell who our alpha mare is? And look, then you got Coco, our rescue. I see you, Joy Joy. I see you. That's actually not the mama, but ain't she though? I'm telling you, she's beautiful. It's just another kind of beautiful that she really is. She's one of those horses that's like, if you know horses and you've been around horses, she's so stinking pretty. As it just the everything about her, the foundation, the color, the stance. I mean, it really is. It's just absolutely beautiful. You're good. I'm the same way. I am the exact same way. Let the minis be out for a little bit, and then I'm going to turn you out, okay? All right. I got you a new bucket. I got you a new bucket. Here. Got you a whole new bucket. I can't even get the sticker off. All right. Now I get the morning time wrapped up and tidied up, and then I go ahead through and I get everything ready for nighttime. Because with Christmas coming up, Lord have mercy, I have got so much going on in between the days. Dropping kids off and picking them back up. Uh, let's see. We got rid of a few. I think where this property is, it's about 15.
12 to 15 acres. Whew. Yeah, we have the riding pen. I'm trying to get that enclosed. Well, not enclosed, but at least fenced in, because it was fenced in. And then my dad ran a tractor through it, so it don't really have a closing now. And I told him, even if I don't get that uh, fixed or closed up, fenced out, I'd like to at least put a round pen in the riding pen so that I can turn the minis out and the baby mama out at the same time, because she can't have that festus grass. And over there I can just throw her Timothy hay and alfalfa, and then she still gets a little bit of out time, out of that stall. Like today, I was seeing that I got the minis out instead of out in the pasture. They were out in the pasture yesterday. I'll put them out in the dry lot today, give them all this snackable hay. Come back about this afternoon time and switch out the minis with baby mama. Throw this to the minis. And that's actually one reason why I do the videos. I started doing like the live, because a lot of people do not realize what all it takes and what all you got to do, or why it takes so long at a barn. Whenever I get asked, like, why does it take you so long at the barn? Can't you just go in there and feed and do that and come on out? I'm like, I think the same thing when you go inside of AutoZone. Can't you just pick up your stuff and get out? Guess not. All right, let's get Coco's stall done, because I straight forgot to do her stall. Don't know how I forgot to do her stall, but we need to get it done. Yes, round pins. I mean, I'm really in need of it, that's for sure. Really? I. So what are they going to use? What are they going to use instead of a round pin? I mean, I'm not using a round pin now, and I have terrible shoulder, my right shoulder, and I have awful wrist. That round pin would be nice and not calmer, because I've already, I did that desensitizing, but Lord of mercy, it'd be nice on my wrist. You know what? Yeah, the people, they don't, you're right, because anyone that thinks that a round pin isn't a great thing, they clearly ain't never even been, they don't even have a cow. They ain't even got a goat, like that one person asked. You got a goat? Nope. Oh, wow, that is insane. You were educating me today. I mean, really. That's just so crazy. I'm seriously just sitting here thinking, like, all the work that I do in the round pen, with saddle, without a saddle, that first ride, on a horse that is kind of iffy. Oh my God. I couldn't imagine.
You know what? People that say that that's a routine, they clearly have never even seen a horse work because ain't nothing about a horse in a round pen the same thing every day. Wow. Exactly. In an open damn field, that horse, I tell you what, you get thrown off, that horse gonna go. It ain't gonna just stand beside you. Wow, you just blew my mind again. I don't know which one's more blown. My mind with the hand picking or my mind with the oh my gosh. That's insane. I mean, I'm blown away by that one. Hell, if I could, I'd have put my kids in a round pen. Well, actually, I didn't even use the playpen for my kids. You say you don't use a playpen. Well, what do you do? I said I free range my kids. That I just, you know, I think nowadays people just like having something to fuss about, and if they can change something without even having any knowledge of something, they do it. Anything to fuss about. Nobody's satisfied nowadays. You know, when I went, I had stepped out of the horse show circuit for so long, and it was about a good 10 years from horse shows, from the last horse show I went to, like really a horse show I went to. And I got asked, and one of the riders come up to me that I knew, and they said, "Hey, Michelle, this is what it was a brother to one of the horses that I was riding 10 years ago." And I was like, "Shoot," he said, "Come up on here and ride." I said, "All right." Before I got up on the horse, my mom grabs my hand. She says, "You're at a show. You can't ride how you used to ride." And I just looked at her. I was like, What do you mean, ride how I used to ride?" She said, "Don't cowboy up on them." And I just kind of looked at her and was like, what in the world has gone on in the past few years with these shows? Because, wow. And I tell you what, it don't make it any better that now they got so many auctions with the horses. You go to a place when I was getting back going with it. Went down to a place called Dead Broke Farms. And I will never forget the name because it was literally a bunch of bullshit. Because when I went down there, I thought it was funny. I thought it was strange because the woman, I called the woman up and made sure, it was all right to come down to the barn and check 3 horses. She had 3 horses I was going to ride. And I said, "I'm going to bring my saddle." She said, "Well, how much do you weigh?" I've never had anyone ask me how much I weigh before riding a horse. But I'm guessing, she's on the phone, she can't see me. And I told her, she said, "Okay, well, that'll be fine." I get down there and see these horses. They were literally bones and hips with a little bit of fuzz. She said, "Well, these horses are worth thousands of dollars. I brought my Western, my reining saddle out." She said, "I don't think this horse will be able to even stand with that saddle on." I said, "Then why are they for sale?" People nowadays that have horses, I mean, it blows my mind, which is why I started what I'm doing. And I have a thing up at Western Ways and a couple other places. You learn safety first. Have a horse, don't know what to do, call me. It's wild how many people will buy a horse and think it's a dog. That's amazing. It really has changed in the past few years. I stick to my cowboy ways of training and riding. Some of it is a little different, but I mean, you can see even in how my mannerism is, like we was talking about groundwork. That's still there. And I don't even think that I could hold it back even if I tried, to be honest with you. I can remember riding, right when I first started riding reiners. And my trainer would get so mad at me, he would literally throw rocks at me when I was riding because I wasn't doing the right maneuvers. And when riding, you got to do several maneuvers at one time.
Well, he got so good at dodging rocks, it was insane. It's times have changed. Oh, they've changed. Better or worse. Wow. Wow. A face mask. I don't even know how much that would weigh. A 4-year-old weight? Wow. Wow. It's, that's something. You know, well, actually, let's see. I got told the other day to feed my little baby, my yearling coming out to be. I said, yeah, that pot belly don't need nothing else. Wow. I'd rather have a little bit more of a fat horse than a fit horse. You know what I'm saying? When I was showing, I accidentally rode my show horse so much that he got fit. And he was, I mean, absolutely beautiful. His weight was the ideal weight for quarter horse, show horse. And I can remember I would have to literally go out there and ride him down because he was so wired and ready to. He would run for 3 hours straight. He was so fit. I ended up I stopped riding him, bought a little rinky-dink horse, rode him on the weekends, and didn't even ride my show horse that I won the title on until weekends. Yeah, you're right about that. That's insane. I mean, I don't know. I wasn't around. I stick with my quarter horses on that one. I can remember being in Ocala and seeing those horses, the thoroughbreds, up on the track. And from a distance, they don't look that skinny. Be so long. So wow looking. All right. Let's get to water. That's the wildest thing. Just whoo. I can't. That's wild. And it's another story. I mean, horses in general, they are what they are, but just the way that we ride is so. Everyone rides so different. Like the styles, you know, it's amazing how you can get one horse to do. Like you've got the fox hunt, and then you got when doing reining or barrel racing or cutting and then jumping. It's amazing. It really is amazing what they can do. And the fact that just all of them is good. They're doing it bitless. When Ronnie got here, she'd stick her head straight up. She was with tons of kids though. And she wouldn't take the bit, she'd stick her head straight up in the air. And my arm, like I said, I couldn't even raise my arm up last week. But after about, I don't know, 2 to 3 months of work, I've gotten her to where she lowers her head and she'll take a bit.
But I mean, people forget that that's work. That ain't just one day of work and then the next day they'll take it again. You know, that's one day they might and the next they don't. That is, wow. The good old training days. The good old training days. I can remember being at my trainer's barn, the one that started me. The horses that would come in with, and I mean, he would have a lot of jumpers come in. I guess they were thoroughbreds. I'm not 100% sure. To just to be like bring them down a notch. They would be wide open. I mean, it would take them. He would have one day of great rides, and then the next day it was like he had never even been on them before. Some of them would come off the trailer and they would say, "Oh no, they're just in there. They don't tie in the trailer." Huh? And they would have a saddle on. Well, I said, "Well, why you have a saddle on if they don't tie in a trailer?" Oh, well, because they saddle funny. They saddle better at the barn. I said, so you can't put a saddle on the horse and the horse has to stand in the trailer with nothing on but a saddle. I said, that's nothing wrong with the horse. It's wrong with the human, wrong with the owner. Oh, man. I loved it, though. I absolutely had a blast on training days. Those horses was, and you know what? We had one come in, and the guy, it was a cutting horse, and he was huge. The horse and the guy was. And he said, I can't get him to do anything. Just, he's bullheaded. He's the perfect size that I need, but I can't get him to do anything. He said, all right, give me a month. By the time that man came back, the only thing that darn horse was afraid of was a frog. You could take him over logs. You could take him over big old Bolden rocks. He would cut horses, cows, cats, dogs. I mean, he was just huge, and he'd cross a creek, and we went down there to the pond and went to go cross him, and a little bitty frog about that big jumped into the water. He lost his shit. We thought it was, and he, pumpkin head, we had a big old head on him. But he was an easy thing to train, but what do you do for that one? Oh yeah, the funny thing was when I was showing, I was around two other girls one was from Oklahoma and the other one was from Tennessee. But the guys that I was always around, one was from Maryland and the other one was from Florida. Between me with my southern accent, and I would come back home, people would not know what I was saying. It's a good expression. Oh, really? Let me see. I'm trying to. All right, it should show them all now. Let me know if not. I think I hit the right button. Let me tell you, I can work a crap out of horse on the phone and technology. A little bit. All right. I want to put a few more shavings in the stalls for this weekend so they're not so cold. And got a little bit more oomph to stand on. We're going to sit you here while I do that. And after that, stalls and the barn will be good. Other than blowing the highway. So I normally do this with my tractor, but my tractor isn't working. Well, it's working, but it needs some gas. It needs some of that go juice. And this is really wet shaving. Ah! With wet shavings. Hopefully, I can get them dry out enough to where the stalls will be alright. I'm going to split it in between Coco and Ronnie. Because I'll do the stalls and strip them Monday. If I look crazy, it's because, one, I am. And two, these shavings are really wet, but I got a dry spot right here. All right. One more. All right, we're going to let those dry. Hopefully it will. Did it work? Oh, Lord. Y'all are a trip. Ugh. All right. Ronnie, you would go to the bathroom again before I get the shavings up in there. All right. All right. I got the barn done. I'm getting ready to blow the alleyway. Me and Joy
Thank y'all for joining me. I have enjoyed so much talking to you, Donnelly. That has been the highlight of my day. Honestly, I appreciate you. Thank you. Have a great day, and I'll see y'all tomorrow. Toodles.